Hey guys, welcome back to Frosty Pine Labs. Today, after the last video, I wanted to get out chronograph some 22 rounds. We've got our chronograph here, but we've also got a ballistics gel head set up down there. That's going to sort of let us see the lethality at about 20-25 yards of these different 22 rounds, sort of what damage they're doing and if they're good for pest control, etc. So first we'll go through the chronograph through each of these. I have the Winchester Varmint HE. It's a segmenting tip. It says it's 1435 feet a second. It's one of the louder ones we're testing. The Winchester Silver tip as well in 22. These are self-defense round, also segmenting. I'm not sure of the speed on them, but we'll chrony and find out. We're shooting the Aguila Subsonic, or the Sniper Subsonic, the 60 grain projectile we saw last video. We're testing the Aguila Super Colibri. It's saying it's shooting at 590 feet a second, so I want to see how accurate that's actually shooting. And then we all have the classic CCI CB shorts. We're going to test these little guys. And last but not least, we have the Remington 22 Viper Punch. These guys have a little more bang. They're probably going to punch through a little further than the others. So we're going to chronograph all of them first, and then we'll get to the ballistics head. All right, so we have round one with the CCI shorts here. 742 feet per second. All right, round two with the short, 739. And then our final shot with the short, we'll see what we come in at. And I love how quiet these are. We're coming in 734 on the third shot there. All right, so after testing the shorts there, they say 710 feet per second. We're seeing a little bit over that, 730, 740. We are out of maybe like a 12-inch barrel here on the 22. So pretty close to what we're expecting on these. Next up, we've got the Aguila Subsonic snipers. We're going to put 3 of these through the chronograph here and just see what speed they're going at. First round with the Aguila Subsonic sniper, 894. Take our brass out there. Second shot we're going for, 864. And third shot, 907. All right, guys, next up we've got the Aguila Super Colibri in 22. These are small projectiles, 20 grains going 590 feet per second, or at least that's what they say. So let's run 3 of them through the chronograph and we'll see how fast they go. All right, so first shot with the Super Colibri, 587. Going into the second shot with the Colibri, or Super Colibri, 609. Third shot with the Colibri, 573. Hey guys, so after shooting the Super Colibri, we can see they're pretty close, between 590 and 609. They're sort of within that 20-foot range. This is 3 feet out of the end of a muzzle too into the chronograph, so keep that in mind as well. But solid performance out of all 3 of them. Next up, we've got the Remington 22 Viper. I'm not sure the speeds on this, but we'll run 3 through the chronograph and just see sort of what speeds we're tackling here. Okay, first shot with the Viper, 1305. Second shot with the Viper, 1284. And then third shot with the Viper, 1298. All right, next up we're testing the Winchester Varmint HE. These are segmenting tips. They say 1435 feet a second. We'll run 3 through the chronograph and see how true that is. First shot on chronograph with the Varmint, 1378. Next shot with the Varmint, 1332. And then third shot with the Varmint, 1331. Hey guys, last up we have the Winchester Silver Tip. These are a self-defense round. It says muzzle velocity at 5 yards, 1049. So I guess we'll see how these go. Put 3 through the chronograph and find the speeds on them. All right, first shot with the Silver Tip, 1272. Second shot with the Silver Tip, 1234. And then third shot with the silver tip, 1268. Hear them next. I want to go over to the ballistics gel head that we have set up over there. Actually, let's just take the camera over and show them. So we have our ballistics head set up. Now, I did leave him on my shelf for a bit, so he's a little wonky, a little crooked. We're going to set him up a little better here because he's turned over. But as you can see, this is sort of what we're dealing with. We've got our ballistics gel head here, a little bit of hair on him, and we're going to see what these subsonics do in this kind of setting. First up, we're going to shoot the ballistics gel head with one of these CCI 22 shorts. We're at about 15 yards here, maybe just under 20. So yeah, let's see what we get into. All right, so this is our short. The short went right in the forehead, right here, and it went all the way through out the back and into the stumps. So yeah, the short at 25, yeah, lethal as all hell. All right, next up we've got the 60 grain Subsonic by Aguila, shooting out of my little Badger. I love this thing. So we load up, take aim. Alright, our second shot went right through the nose. And again, no expansion really. Oh, actually we do have a wound cavity through the back. You can see that there. So a much more impressive wound cavity than the initial shot out of that 60 grain projectile. Not too bad at all. Alright, next we have the Aguila Super Calibrian 22 with a 20 grain projectile. I'll be impressed if this goes all the way through, to be 100% honest. So let's find out what it does. All right, so impressively enough, the Super Colibri, we punched through the side here. Might be hard to see, but it went all the way through, and it didn't stop either. Smaller wound cavity, but again, the 22 Super Colibri also went all the way through. Last up, we got our varmint segmenting tip. So yeah, we'll see how this guy goes. Last shot into the dummy. All right, let's see where our segmenting tip hit. Oh, it looks like it went right in his eye here. And we have petals. It looks like it went right through. But yeah, we have a nasty wound cavity right up front here. When we open it up later, we'll let you take a look and see there. But yeah, very effective. Next up, we have one of the Vipers. Let's see how this guy thought. This is going to go straight through. This is a penetrating. It's not going to stay inside the gel, but I just want to see how it holds up. All right, so our next shot here, shot number 5. You see it again, came right under the eye here. Went all the way through. Pretty straight wound cavity. Nothing insane. We're just going to mark this as our 5th shot. Perfect. And then we've got one left. All right. Hey guys, next up we're going to do 2 of these, or one of the silver tips. See how they go. It's a segmenting point. So let's see how it does with our gel head. That one I could hear thump. All right, so where did we get this one? Oh, a side of the head shot again. We can see the wound cavity here, and it spreads out pretty effectively actually. All right, so where did we get this one? Oh, a side of the head shot again. We can see the wound cavity here, and it spreads out pretty effectively actually. Solid expansion. We'll open that up later and take a look there, but yeah, those are the 6 different rounds in the head. Out here, we'll take her home, open her up, and show you guys some more. All right, guys, to finish stuff off, I'm kind of curious to see how the segmenting tips do up close, so I'm going to put it on top of his head and going to see what it does.
Yeah, that.
All right, so after that, we saw one exit hole, or one entrance hole in the top of the head, and you can see the petals actually did an amazing job going down. Super effective. It split almost about an inch into it. Great job. Oh, hey guys, thanks for tuning back into Frosty Pine Labs. We got the Crony done today. We got the ballistics gel head shot. We got to see how those 6 rounds are performing for quietness, penetration, and all that great stuff. We're going to go back, open up the head in the next video, and just sort of see what sort of damage each of the bullets did. Very impressive performance out of each of them today. The chronograph, the numbers matched pretty much around where we were expecting to be. So all in all, I think it worked out really well. That being said, when you're out in a beautiful place like this, you want to clean up your brass or any part of mess that you leave. It's such a beautiful environment that you don't really want to be leaving garbage out here. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in, and until next time, take care.